Alright, so we are back with some more Arx Fatalis after a little break. Played a little Skyrim in memory of my kitty on Monday. And now we're back to some more Arx Fatalis. At this point, we are approximately 11 hours into our playthrough, our first time playthrough. And in our last stream, we had quite a few changes or major plot points exposed. We found out that, first to take a step back, what we did was we found the troll idol, which was inside the goblin lair. We had to ply the king a little bit with some wine in his batter for cakes. He's a big fan of cakes, and so we slipped some wine into the batter, which, now that I think about it, I wonder if that would be effective, because it seems that baking would, cook out the alcohol, but perhaps it's something else in the wine that he had an allergy to. So at any rate, he burst from his chamber after being served the cake, and while he was gone, we were able to go in there and use a code that we found in his room previously, 5599. That didn't really give us too much, but we just found out that we want someone is threatening him about gem trades, and at any rate, we went and encountered him on his other throne, the toilet in his room, and he gave us the sort of free pass to explore the reserve, where we found the troll idol, and we were able to then go return, but we survived an ambush by the I guess you would call it the would-be usurper to the throne, someone who wanted to take control of the throne because he had issues and wanted to be king himself so he could have all the cake. So Atok was his name. We took him out, and from there we made our way back to the troll king, Hog. We gave him the troll idol, and then he happily cleared the pathway between the ruined castle or keep and the city of Arx, which was kind of our main task from early on. And from there we basically found that the king was very happy, as you might imagine, and we were put in his employ, and we were asked to investigate a ritual that had taken place. So we kind of browsed around the town, spoke to a few individuals, and eventually we were able to go into the room of the former, or I should say deceased, astronomer, what was his name? Phalen Orboplanix. We found a dope pad, which we immediately were brought to a cutscene, essentially, that told us that they suspected this one guard named as Urzog was the one who they thought might be a high priest himself, but he was just a guard trying to bring back his dead wife. But in the process, we found out that he was sort of put up to it by others, and we were told of a yellow tulip temple and given a password, so that'll be on the list of things to do. And during that cutscene, they were talking about this meteor fragment that the alchemist Felnor had, which is called Koltk, which comes from this alternate dimension called the Nodin, where the gods are regulated and sort of keep things in balance. And during that moment, we were told that our journey would be to find the Guardian, who is supposed to help sort of maintain this balance and prevent the return of an evil god, Akbar, who had many followers that were trying to bring him back. So basically, as soon as we picked up this meteor fragment, we were taken to a different cutscene where it was revealed that Shigar is the Guardian. So suddenly he is no longer an amnesiac, he actually knows what's going on. And because of his restored memories and improved station in life, the king was more than happy to keep us under his wing and give us a room within the royal suite. So now we have our own bedroom, which is pretty awesome, especially considering we started out in a jail cell. So we have our memories back, and after that meeting, we came upon some snake women that were in the main hall speaking to the king about the Krahas, which is not quite clear at this moment what that might be, but it seems to be related to the king and the fact that 20 years prior his wife was murdered and his daughter kidnapped by rebels. So it seems they have some role to play in this. We don't know much more than that because he wouldn't really give us too much to go on and didn't seem to want to help in that regard, even though we're supposed to find this temple and put an end to the return of Akbar. And yeah, that's basically where we are. Along the way, we also found, in the library with Sister Shinkash, the snake woman, we learned of a book that has pictures of the outside world, which was told to us by a troll who's a friend of the troll we met on the outside named Gru. This troll, his name's Bawaka, he would let us know that's kind of what this troll is looking for. So we now have that. So my first order of business is to go back to that troll and give him his birthday gifts, and then later on we'll continue our journey towards this temple, Yellow Tulip Temple, presumably where we might help to stop this potential return of Akbar. Seems like we're the only hope in this case. So that's where we are. So we're just going to go ahead and resume from where we were last time. And that would be in our nice room. So it's really nice to have this room because we have a couple of treasure chests where we can leave some items that we not need at the current moment, but don't want to just sell or leave behind somewhere. So here we go. So now the pathways opened up between the two castles, so that's always nice, gives us a little shortcut. We have come across different teleport type devices that we do not yet have access to, so once that happens, that'll certainly open up the world to us. And all this has happened and we're only level 3, so quite a bit has gone on during our brief existence in this world. I almost thought that the reveal of Shigar, our hero, being the actual guardian, would be revealed later on, but as I don't know how long this game is.
Do not let my presence here disturb you, Shigar. Your identity has been confirmed to me. The prophecy was right.
That's the librarian.
Now it's up to you to fulfill it. Although I would not wish to guide your destiny, Shigar, let me suggest a valuable aid. Follow me, and I will teach you the art of walking through the walls. In
Sounds pretty useful, although a little creepy, maybe.
Each of the kingdom's levels,
Ah,
my
here we go.
sisters have set up a similar room. To use these portals, stand in front and chant the spell. Activate portal.
Okay.
Then you will be able to travel to any of the other portals you have activated beforehand. May your faith in the gods be strength in the face of darkness.
That's very useful. Not as creepy as I thought. I thought they might be telling us how to actually walk through walls of random buildings, which would be definitely an invasion of privacy. So I'm going to go ahead and memorize that and that. Let's take a look at our status here. Okay. Alright, so we learned a couple of different spells. That's pretty wonderful. So we've had Magic Missile and Ignite, so it's Fireball and Fire Field, but we've learned Activate Portal, Heal, that's always good, Incinerate, and Mass Incinerate. So we have lots of fire to wield. That's pretty cool. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and write this Activate Portal down on my little, excuse me, notepad here, so I have it for future reference. One moment, please. Alright, so Activate Portal is going to be Mega. Mega, okay. So Mega is up. And I'll show how the spell casting works in just a moment here. So we have Mega and Spacium. Okay, so that is left, down, right, and up. Alright, so that is very handy. I'm glad that that mystery was solved without much to do. I'm surprised we didn't learn Levitate, but perhaps there's another rune we don't have yet for that one, because earlier on we did come across a scroll for that. It would be nice to actually have. Alright, so this is activated, but since that's the only one that's activated, I'm going to assume that we cannot yet teleport anywhere else. So I'm going to check the status of our armor before we leave, because we do have a blacksmith in town. That's pretty good. Shield could use a little help, but I think we're okay for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our way out of here. And I think the quickest way back would be to go through where the destruction was removed by the trolls. And that would be through here. Okay. And we can head on to the next zone. So that there would be a rat man, which we have not encountered yet, and it seems they are not looked upon with favor. They dwell under the earth and consume the waste of everyone else, which is unfortunate, but could be why they're not very friendly also. Alright, so we need to go that way. A rat. Oh, don't need to overdo it there. Okay. So far it's mostly been rats. There's been some spiders. There's been bats, but they're kind of elusive, so we haven't had a chance to knock them out. Take that lantern? No. It's been a very big spider, which we defeated earlier. Almost lost our life to. And then we also encountered some trolls that were hostile. And they made quick work of us, so at this point we're still kind of staying away from the trolls. And this pig, when you talk to it, it has like a actual name. That was good timing, but I don't believe that was this pig talking to us. So Spawny the pig. None of the other animals we've come across so far are named. But you know, that's alright. Maybe we'll have some context later on. Okay, so there was a teleporter over here, but it's not functional, so I don't know if later on we'll have a chance to maybe rebuild it, but for now that one is kind of out of our hands. So we shall head back into the Goblin Realm, because as mentioned before, I'd like to make our way back to our troll friend Gru and give him a nice birthday present. This goblin, since we are a gem trader, is not hostile. And most of them within the Goblin Realm are not. It's the ones that are in the catacombs below that seem to be still hostile and maybe have not gotten the message or the memo that we're supposedly a gem trader. And at this point we have not encountered a dragon, probably for the best, since we still have trouble with large spiders. That's nice. There is a button here that still doesn't...
Strange. It should work.
Should work, but it doesn't. Okay, so we're just gonna make our way over here. Whoa, that surprised me a little bit. That was cool, I wasn't expecting that.
You is fight like goblin.
There we go. See, even Goblin Lords can give us a little trouble, so dragon, probably not a good plan. That was a surprise because usually the goblins stay dead, so I shall have to remember that because you never know when we'll be attacked. Okay, so this is where our friend Gru is, and there is a teleporter there, so that's great. Go ahead and activate that while we're here. And give him a present. I'm sure he'll be very happy. Okay. Got something for you.
Hello, my friend. You bring present for Gru's birthday?
Yes.
How does that please you?
Oh, yes. Oh, Gru like that. Oh, you're very nice.
Aw.
You grew
Oh wow, we moved up to best friend.
You is know how to make Gru happy. Now Gru give you present for your birthday too.
Oh,
Take that. That troll ammo.
all right.
No troll attack you when you got that.
Thank you.
Now, whether or not we have to equip it, we'll find out later, but I do know an area where we'll have to put that to the test.
Hello, Gru friend. Me happy to see Gru friend.
Aw, so that's cool. He gave us a present also for his birthday. Alright, so since we're here, let's go ahead and activate this portal, because you never know when it'll come in handy. So, we'll push X, and then we'll do the movements that are required for this particular spell, which would be up, and then left, down, right, up. Okay, that wasn't quick enough. Let's try again. Up. There we go. Alright. So, portal activated, but we will save that for another time because currently that will just take us back to the city of Arx, and not really, you just go back there at this moment. Alright, so that's done. I will go back into the Goblin Kingdom because there's another portal that I remember that may come in handy. Okay, so we're gonna just head on back to where we came from, sort of. We'll go up to the stairs here. And head over this way. We've already made friends with these goblin lords. They seem to be okay with us.
Be back, Hart.
I'm sorry to hear that, you know. Probably said it already, but since I am a massage person and a doctor of chiropractic in real life, I could probably help him, but Shigar may not have that training as he is a guardian. I think he has a whole different purpose. So let that go. We're going to make our way over to the other portal. If I recall correctly, that would be up this way. There it is. Finally didn't get hit by it, although I didn't even get a chance to take a swing. Huh. Hippie. Me. Gee. Gee whiz. You know how I feel about hippies. Kidding. Alright, let's go ahead and cast this portal activation. Up. Down. Right. Yeah. No, that is definitely not it. Oh, we healed ourselves, even though we didn't really need that. So, one more time. Up. Why is it not registering? Let's try that again. No. Good thing we can keep casting spells. So, let's see. Did this earlier. Enjoy work. To come hang out sometime when you have more freedom. There we go. Alright, so we have another portal activated. 3 altogether. Okay, so let's consult our quest book. Let's see, where are we? We've got birthday present. Okay, find a way into the secret way. Find secret way into the Temple of Akba. I did visit Herzog. Okay. Under the tavern. Ah, okay. Now okay, I know where that is. So there was a tavern we came across earlier. So yes, we can go back there. Not a problem. Alright, so this is kind of where the Troll Realm is across there. The Goblin Realm is over here.
Open the gate and let me pass.
No, we don't really need to go in there anymore. We kind of handled all that. And there is a pathway to the right there that I did explore briefly. It had multiple paths, and that was where we did come across that those hostile trolls. But that's not really where we need to go at this moment. Not that way. So let us find our way back to the tavern. Definitely not this way. I swear I've been here before, but every now and then my sense of direction flies out the window. Okay. Back over here, that's right. There we go. Alright. Took the long way there, you know, that's okay. Not that big of a hurry. Okay, so now we'll go back to where we just were, because the tavern's sort of on the outskirts as well.
Here we go.
Okay. We should make our way back around into another set of stairs so that we can get to the tavern. That would be back over here. And up there. I do remember there was being a doorway in there that we're asked to provide a password for. Now that we know it, that should take care of that.
You love
I don't know, I think I look a little better now that I have my own bedroom and got some more armor upgrades. But who am I to say? Okay, so that's going to be Over this way. Yes, indeed. Back around. What's that? You know, we did learn, or I should say, come across a telekinesis scroll. Sorry to hear that. Okay. Well, we haven't read this book yet. So this is Phalen's Revelations. I discovered the existence of a cult which wishes to invoke Akba onto Arx. Akba is a powerful devil, the god of destruction that this cult is evidently trying to invoke and bring back to Arx. It would be blasphemy to allow this act to be perpetrated, and a total disaster for every living being on our planet. Somewhere in the fortress is a cult which recites impious prayers to a fragment of a meteorite made entirely of a material called Koltk. This rock is said to come from the place where Akba was born. Normally the substance is indestructible. It is the impious prayers of the priests and their hideous sacrifices which are focused by the meteor. It provides a channel of energy for Akba, who, when he has gathered enough, will be able to complete his incarnation in Arx. If that happens, destruction and suffering will be unleashed upon us. We must find and destroy this meteorite at any cost. In truth, Phalen, only a guardian of the Nodin could destroy this meteor. How convenient. This evening, I will contact the Nodin to ask for their help. Phalen. So that was the astronomer that was slain. Right. I swear we had a... There it is. Maybe we can use some telekinesis on this item up here. Would be nice. Precast. That's a nice thing when you read a scroll or something like that. You can go ahead and preload it. Maybe I'm too far away. Oh, wait. That went quickly. Okay, so I could take it. Okay, well now I know. Did I memorize this thing now? Let's see here. No, that's too bad. That was some kind of fireball it looked like up there, so perhaps later we can learn this telekinesis spell for another go at that. And this door was locked before. I don't think any of our keys work. Our pick lock ability is not that great at this point. So we will just go back to the tavern. See if anything's different in the tavern, aside from this dog being left out here by its poor thing, by its human.
You know, I haven't seen any dwarves around here in a long time.
Okay. Let's go ahead and save it, just to be extra safe. So you never know when you might take a turn for the worst. Okay. So,
Who does she think she is, that witch?
did he come here all the way from the castle?
He'll never marry her.
Where did the Horror Maiden go?
Come closer!
There you are.
You know?
Oh, she was using the potty.
Really prefer men with a bigger
What's this?
purse.
You are new. You get away from us, please. Thank you. Nothing.
It's been a while since we saw Azrael Darkthorn.
And this guy had some quests, it seemed, during here.
Come back and see me once in a while.
So we had this here, Oliver, but that apparently is not Oliver. That doorway question is over here.
And then sell that.
Password.
Fat Capel.
Alright, hey, where's the... Hey, oh, wow, you got some fancy armor. Hi there, you look a little weathered there, friend. Nothing to say. Alright.
Apparently the Ilsins attacked the food store.
Might as well head on down. Not sure if we're walking into some form of a ambush or what, but you know, gotta advance the plot at some point, right? I have not tried to forge a weapon, as our abilities are not so great in that area just yet. Okay. We'll go ahead and go into stealth mode just for some fun here. Oh. Whoa. Okay, hostility immediately, even though we were let in. No chance. We've got plenty of water, so he can keep that. How about this dagger? Not that great. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna do some battling here. This is a strange looking wall. Discolored, perhaps. Guess nobody heard your cries to sound the alarm, thankfully. Seems like we may as well have our weapon out, just because. Okay. There's a bed. Huh. Sure, we'll take that. Gotta definitely take the quest items. Not sure what I think about all this noise in the background. I have a feeling we're gonna do some more battling soon. Let's see. Okay. Anybody in here? No. Let's shut that for now. Sir, don't you know you spread disease that way? Got bread already, got water already. Just keep an eye out for a bottle of blood. Sure, take a little bit of that. Might come in handy for something. Okay. Yeah, come on in.
Hungry.
I have to wait. I have to wait on the food. Hey, come back here. Please don't. Come on here. Alright. Well. How about right, down, right, up, right, down, right. Okay, this is not a good sign here. Oh dear. Uh-oh. This is not good news for our hero. Oh no.
Lord of Servius immediately.
Okay, so this is going to be a little more challenging than I thought. That's good news, though. A little bit challenge. So, thankfully they saved just before coming on in. Alright, so we'll reload that one. And be a little more prepared this time, I think. We'll save a little bit more often as well, just to be sure that we don't have our life extinguished prematurely. Alright, so let's head on back into that area.
Password.
Fat-Ka-Pel.
Okay, so you don't want to talk to us like before, that's okay. Let's get our sword ready because we know we're going to have at least one battle. And these foes are casters, so that's always fun to deal with. We don't have too high of a stat in magic, as we kind of chose to go with more of a rogue type character, but we'll find a way. We will find a way. Let's see if I can perhaps sneak on this person. Thankfully, their knife attacks are not very strong. No. Come back here. Alright. So, one down. 3 more to go. Alright, take that. We'll go ahead and heal up.
Hungry.
Oh, well, let's make sure you're fed, because you certainly don't want to do battle on an empty stomach, right? How about a drumstick and some bread? And an apple. That sounds like a fairly rounded meal for what we have on us at this moment. So I do want to, while we're here, what I'm going to do is, oops, wrong button there. I'd like to write down this incinerate spell. So that's going to be right. So that's right. And what else do we have here? Oh, no, it's mega. Okay, so that's just up. And this one block. So down, right, and up. So I'm pretty sure it will come in handy to use a little bit of magic against these people. Oh, we did gain a level. That's quite awesome. I didn't know that we gained a level. So we'll do that. And we can boost some skills here. May as well improve our magic, which also helps our magic resistance. Get all these to 30. Why not bring that to 40? Always good to help the stealth levels. There we go. Alright, so that's nice. We are actually level 4 now. So very happy about that. Let's save. Let us save. Alright. Alright, so we are now a little bit more capable, hopefully, in fighting off these casters, these what I would assume are priests of the evil god Akba. Try not to get all of them after us at once like last time, because that didn't really help our day very well. Go ahead and go into sneak mode just in case. Sword ready. Just in case, we'll get something ready. So, right, up, see if this launches a nice spell. I think that's what it was intended to do there. Right, up, down, right, up, no. Right, up. Sir.
We have an intruder!
Oh, that was exciting. I cast Incinerate, and that is definitely what seems to have happened to him. I would say sorry, but I'm not. Alright, that was pretty awesome. I'm a fan of Incinerate. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up. Thankfully this happens without much effort. We just kind of hang out and everything will regenerate on its own. I'd like to save up potions we have for emergency use. And we did learn that we can make potions using a pestle and mortar and also a still. So if you have the right ingredients, you can make a bunch of different potions, and it seems so far the only place where we're able to do that is back in the city of Arx. So we do have some potions, but I'd like to hang on to these for the ones we have for a while, if possible. Alright, so cure poison is purple, life is yellow, I believe blue is restoring mana, green is to create a poison. I'm not sure if you're able to put poison on weapons, like perhaps in a Dungeons and Dragons style game, but that certainly may be an option. Alright, so we're almost healed up. I'm going to go ahead and save it. Save. There we go. So we know there are at least 2 more priests in here. And hopefully we can dispatch them one at a time. But at least we have some skills just in case we need to hear you somewhere down there. Make sure there wasn't anything that we missed in here. Go ahead and take that couple balls of blood for good measure. Games like these, games like this, you never know where you'll need stuff like seemingly obscure, like a bottle of blood, but okay. I'm not sure who gave off that sigh, but large chamber ahead. Oh. Shall we get Incinerate ready just for fun here? Lure him back. Get you. Take that, you villain. Oh, come on. Oh no. That's not good. Let us use a healing potion here, perhaps. Get away, run away for your life. Please, give me the healing potion. That's the one I want. So, of course, all the way at the far end. does the potion have to be at the far end of the spectrum here? I just want to use the healing potion, please. There we go. Come on.
We have to warn
Man.
Lord Acerbius immediately.
Darn. Yeah, too late. Too late for me and for you to warn anybody. So let's go ahead and load again there. Alright, so there are far more wizards, or I should say priests, in this area than I previously anticipated, so we're going to have to use a tiny bit more strategy. And perhaps I need to move my, maybe it'd be easier just to go into the main menu to use my potions, eh? Maybe we'll try Firefield this time. Might do us a little more good. Alright. Fireball, yeah, Fireball's pretty good. So let's keep an eye out. Yeah, I might just find more utility in pulling up this menu instead of the other. Anything else interesting? There's 2 people in there right now. Let's keep an eye on this for a moment just to see if it becomes more clear, like a certain path that they follow. So this guy seems to stay here. That did not do any good. That was a bad aim. Come on, let's bring you back. Let's bring you all the way back. Oh, where'd he go? That's not nice. Where'd he go? Okay. Guess he just decided to teleport out. Alrighty. Assuming he didn't die. That was a neat trick. Go ahead and save that since we did do some damage. Maybe we can come across him a little bit later. Put an end to his days. I am curious about Firefield though, so I think we will give that a shot. Alright, so that's fire fuel. It takes a considerable amount of mana, I would expect. But that'll be a handy one just in case we have a whole bunch of these villains chasing us. Okay, so you came back over there. Just hang out here for a moment while our mana restores.
I'm dying to see Arx.
Okay, so one comes from that door. We've seen that before. Alrighty. Get you to leave. Then save it so we're a little closer. Just in case. Right. Let's go ahead and get the fire fuel or fireball ready. Try to this time not aim long. Oh my goodness. Come on, come this way. See if we can bring you back. Bring you back even farther. Bring you into this room. Come on. Do some close quarters. Good grief, okay. Give me the... Oh my gosh, alright.
A guardian would come.
Yeah, not such a good guardian right now. I feel like I'm underpowered for this area, but we're following the story, so just have to kind of play it even more safe, I guess. Maybe I should have focused a bit more on magic. That's okay. We will find a way at some point. Maybe we can try some magic missiling here.
We have an intruder!
Can I talk to you? Can we speak on this matter? Alright, so let me see if I can take him way over. Thought I moved there. It's not. nice if the health potion was a little closer. I will say I'm not a fan of this. Okay, well, we can work with that a little bit. There we go. Just had to figure out where the health potion was. That was helpful. Okay. Take that. Take that. Take that. Alright, so we got one more wizard down. That's always good news. Let's see here. I guess I could use the healing. I need to write that down actually while I'm thinking of it. Thank goodness we've got one more wizard out of the way. Remember this, the first locks the second. Alright. That is good to know. Sure. Let me see here. Let me go in my spell book. Oops, wrong button there. Spell book. It is heal, so that's upward, that's negative, so that is up. We'll write this down while we have a moment. Heal. Up. Right, and that would be okay. This one right here, Vitae, which makes sense for healing, so that is right and up. That will definitely come in handy for next time we have a crisis. Okay. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and use that spell now just to... Oops, not that. Let's see, bring that back up, right up. There we go. Alright, seems to restore a fair amount of health. I will go ahead and get a little bit closer and we'll save one more time. Little by little, making some progress. Okay. Let's go ahead and save our journey. There we go. Okay. Well, we know at least one priest will show his face in this room by walking through that door. So I'm going to try similar tactics. Lure him back. Just hang out here for a moment. Okay. Alright, so we'll hang out here for a moment, see if we can draw him back, because I don't see any other way to enter this chamber, at least. So right, down, right, down, right. Alright, we're going to try a magic missile. Come on in. Come on in. Got something for you. Got something for you.
I'm dying to see Arx.
Alright. Let's see if we can lure him back a ways. That seems to help. Do you not have spells? That would be swell. You're like a non-casting follower. Alright, well, that was a lot easier. Much easier. We have plenty of torches. We'll leave that there. Alright, so not all priests are created similarly. Good to know. Let's see, do we want to do a heal? Sure. Up and right up. That is nice and useful. Okay. Alright, so I think we've cleared this chamber for now. Although we did see there was someone else on the other side of the door to the left. Save, please. Yes, thank you. Alright. Hope everyone's enjoying their day or evening or morning, whatever it may be where you are. It's currently 3:30 in the afternoon here. And it's quite a pleasant day. It's a little cooler, but that's okay. Definitely enjoy some cooler times in Arizona compared to the super hot times. Okay, so what do we have here? We have 3 possible doorways. We know there's someone over the left door. Not sure about over here. Take a peek. Anything? Anybody? There's one person in there. Okay, we'll go ahead and close that for the moment. Seems we have. Let's see. I don't know what those might be. Some kind of worms or something that have been killed, or I don't know. Not so sure. We'll probably find out very soon. There's a field that we've come across similar before. Keep that in mind. So go ahead and head on over here. See if we can shoot this guy. Let's give him a magic missile. Why not? That was pretty terrible. Oh wow, okay. I thought that was a huge miss, but didn't think it would take him out in one hit either, so that's a win. We're making up for all the misses earlier. Right, this bracelet. Gotta be careful not to just wear everything right away, because there do seem to be items that might be either cursed or at least cause a penalty in our stats. Okay, we don't want that. We have some bottles of blood already. Let's check out up here. Anything interesting up on this top platform? Oh dear, that's not good, maybe. Uh-oh, okay, well, guess we're gonna do something with this guy. At least he's slow, so right, down, right. No, that was not what I cast. Right, up, right, down, right. Maybe that didn't do anything. How about right, down, right. Okay, magic missile. Maybe that did something. Okay, right, down, right. That was a magic missile. That was a bad joke. But putting things together on the fly, you know what? It's better than nothing. Right, down, right. Right, down, right. Not sure if this is doing any good. How about we test out our incinerate on you? So, right, up, down, right, up. Incinerate you. I'm not sure if that did any good. Let's just break out the sword then. Okay. Or, what are you? Golem, yes. Not so sure I like how that sounds. Swinging this. Oh, that's not nice. I feel like it's doing some damage. Not very much, but some is better than none. Sounds like it's kinda... ouch. At least we're able to stay away. That's a hit. Trying to buy some time here until we have some regenerative ability for our magic. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves while we're running around. Oops. Since we seem to have a little time to. Do healing, so that would be up and right up. There we are. How about we try to incinerate you again, because that did seem to give us a little damage perhaps. So let's go ahead and do right, up, down, right, up. Something, perhaps. Gonna break our sword on this guy. Double damage. That's better than single damage, at least. At least we know we're hurting it. It seems like as long as we aim towards its chest. Gonna do a little damage. Okay. Okay. Something's happening, maybe? Ouch. Okay. Let us heal. That's probably a better idea, so we'll just kind of deal with this guy. Okay. It's hard to tell if we're making progress very well, but at least we're doing some damage. Can I just put you back where you came from? It'd be nice if you attacked anybody that was in your path, not just us. Oops. Something. Assuming this creature has quite a bit of vitality. Something. Something. Hitting it at least. No, I'm gonna break out Incinerate again, because that does seem to at least slow it down or make it upset. What does this say, by the way? Okay, no magic. Does that mean the Golem can't go there because it's essentially magic? Alright. Are you gone? Yes. Whoa. Whew. That was quite a battle. You know, see there's another hidden button over there. I don't want to assume that there's going to be a golem over there, but I kind of feel like there might be, so I'm just going to wait a little bit, let our mana and health restore a bit. Okay, quite a space over here. Once that restores, I'm going to push the button and see if there is a golem, if it'll give us chase. And perhaps the no magic sign means they can't follow us there, but that is an unknown that we'll soon find out. This is quite a device over there. Not sure exactly what that is, but I'm not going to go too far in there, so I don't want to trigger anything. Alright. You know, we may as well head back where that golem came from, as there may be something interesting over there. And the good news is we have a few short swords, so if this one breaks, it'll be okay. Bones, zombies, bones, skulls, definitely those. How about you? Ooh. Close them. Right. A couple more roots. That made it all the worth of struggles we just experienced. Let's go ahead and put those in our spell book. Ooh, spell casting ring. That's nice. Let's see if we've learned any other spells as a result. Create field of protection. Okay, I'm good with that. You know, go ahead and write that down while we're letting our stats regenerate. Create field. That would be right. And let's see, is that down right? I think it is. Fix that. Okay, so we got right and is that correct? Yep. Okay. So left, down, right. Left, down, right. Okay, the last bit is left, down, right, up. Left, down, right, up. Alright, so that is create field. And we'll be back to almost full health. Alright, so we get over there, go ahead and save it. Just to be prepared. Okay, here we go. Save. There we are. So, what do you think? Do you think there'll be another golem behind this door, or something nice, something nicer? Let's take a look. Let's press the button. See anybody home? Hello? Alright, not so far. Anything interesting in there? The day he came. Keep those gemstones. Gotta sell those sometime. Inventory's getting full again. Curse you to your very death. Alright. You curse me, but does that mean anything? Maybe so. Alright, well there's no... Should we go inside your... That's disrespectful, right? Seeing as there's no treasure in here, you must have cursed someone else. Here, let's take a look at that book we just found. The day he came. Right. These facts are related by Lord Long, creator and high priest of the Dark Order, in the year 199. He came as a brilliant ambassador serving the kingdom Arx. At that time, we still lived on the surface where the sun shone with all its might. Yes, because it was in 216 we had a problem with that. The 37th day of the year 216, I was in the observatory when there was a solar eclipse, and I saw a meteorite falling from the sky heading towards our region. When it hit the ground, there was a terrible earthquake. I immediately thought it was the end of the world, but as things calmed down, I went to see the point of impact. The moment my fingers touched this extraterrestrial rock, a vision struck me and knocked me unconscious. Sounds familiar? While I was lying unconscious, something began to speak to me. The voice explained to me that it was here to save our world and that it would show me the path to enlightenment. I felt enormous hands seize me and I heard murmurs addressed to me in a deep, guttural voice. Then I saw many images from the beginning of time to the present. I learned his name, the name of my god, Akba, undisputed lord of Arx. At that moment, I knew what my mission in life was, to help Akba find followers who believed in his power. The more followers I could find, the greater the power of my god would be. He would then be able to reincarnate himself on Arx and make me master of the world. I don't know, usually when you get those promises, kind of hard to keep. So I built a temple in his honor in the underground tunnels not far from our town to honor him and spread the word of his religion. I also had to make the cult meteorite the focus of all our energies. The only way to satisfy my god was to sacrifice thinking beings to him. The adoration and love I bore him were rewarded with numerous powers and with knowledge of magic spells, making me much more powerful than a mere human. Power which struck fear into hundreds of non-believers. Right? A little bit of brainwashing perhaps, but we don't know yet. Let's check over here while we're in that vicinity here. May as well save it first. Alright, let's investigate this chamber. See what lies in store for our hero, the Guardian, Shagar. Alright. Still in sneak mode, just in case we need to do some stealthy stuff. Alright, that doesn't look like a fun time down there. Can we walk in this stuff? Yes. Okay. Definitely don't want to hang out here too long. That doesn't look like a fun time. Not seeing any items in there either, so we can move on. Lots of corpses down there, so that's not quite a comforting sight. Alrighty, so we have a field over there that we supposedly can dispel with the scroll that we have. Let's see what's over here. So there should be one more priest over here. Do not hear any activity though. Our status here on our shield. Okay, it's doing okay. Our armor's okay. Sword is not so okay, but that's alright. We have a few extra and we can go get some repairs if needed. Don't hear any footsteps. Someone down there, so sure. Anybody up here? Okay. Well. sir. Oh, come back here. Oh, you cheater. Where'd you go? Come on.
We have an intruder!
No. Let's heal. Up, right, up. Up, right, up. Okay. Up, up. Do some more healing. And we'll fire this magic missile at you way down there. How about that? Right, right, down, right. Okay, right, right. There we go. Thought that was gonna miss, but we somehow made it. Alright. Sure. Take all these things. Another piece of paper. Okay, what do we got here? Brother Borgesius, if you should ever need to switch the security system off, please note the access code is 113. The protective force field should not cause you any trouble. Brother Patrizio and Brother Pasquale will help you to switch off the other security systems. Lord of Servius. Well, we thought he wasn't around anymore, so... Alright. Alright, so we don't need to dispel that thing. We can save that scroll for another time. Got quite the collection of priests' corpses there, eh? Does seem to help to lure them out. Does seem to help do that. 113, huh? Okay. Put in the code over here. Probably do that somewhere else. Alright. Let's go ahead and save it. Just, oops, well, I guess since we don't really have to worry about save slots, we're alright. I'm very grateful that my hard drive, my original Xbox from many years ago, is still doing fine. It was the disk drive that died and I had to get another one, so thankfully you can still find those, and you know, they're pretty interchangeable between consoles. The hard drive is not, unfortunately, so it takes a little bit more doing. I don't know that part very well. Alright, so I'm not quite sure how we were spotted last time, but that's alright. 1 second here. Right. Uh-oh. Let's see. Ah, guess what? We found a key that'll work there, because it says combine on the screen. Ooh, another room, another telekinesis. I like it. Let's see what we got here. Let's go ahead and put this rune in our book. Go. Learn anything new? Ah, we have enchant object. That's cool. Incendiary massacre. We've had those. Magic missile. Okay, feed. Alright, so we don't even really need to carry food anymore. That's wonderful. Ah, fire protection and a bless. That's excellent. Purple powder bottle. Alright, take some of this. These are all reagents for other spells. Always good to have more of that, though we can't make it from where we are currently. But we'll find a spot later, and if we, presumably we'll make our way back to the city of Arx, so we can make more potions there if we wish. Always a good plan to hydrate regularly. How about up here? We don't hear anything. What's got there? Why not? Replace what we used before. Though I guess we don't need to eat anymore. Imagine, I don't know, what do you think? If you could just cast a spell that made you essentially fed, would you still want to eat? Would you miss eating a chicken drumstick or an apple or whatever? Let's wake up here. Have to strike you for now because I don't have time to scroll through my inventory.
Intruder!
Okay, we're just gonna do it the fast way here. Pull that up. And use a potion. Alright, where'd you go? Sir? Back here, sir. I just want to have a conversation. Just a little conversation. Backstab? Well, that's interesting. I was right in front of you. There we go. Right, Golem's hearts. Not sure what those are for, but oh goodness. Alright, we're out of inventory space. That's a shame. Can always drop some stuff. Maybe we'll go ahead and let me see if there's anything in my inventory that I can do without at this moment. Okay. I feel like we need empty bottles, so we can probably discard that. Actually, we'll just trade you some empty bottles for your note. The heart is one of the keys to the security system. Okay. Good to know. We have a bunch of rings. I should have probably left those in my my room, but we did not, so that's okay. Anything here? We'll just munch on the bread and yeah. All right, bracelet. Can't use the bracelet. I'm about to. Can't use that. That's automatically in use, it seems. Okay, some of these books we'll have to discard or put in our chest later. Hopefully we're nearing a conclusion point with this area. Or, I suppose, we could just go back to the city of Arx and drop some things off and come back. Let's save it. Oh, another save slot. I didn't really need to do that, but that's alright. Be under a strict limitation here. Okay, let's head on down. Head on down. Is there anything else up here? I don't think so, but I'll check. Actually, we didn't really get a chance to look because we were attacked quite quickly. Oh, look at that. Bottle full of white powder. Okay. Ah, see? Always pays to look under the pillows. Space to take this. Well, we don't want to take it, we just want to use it. If you say so. Go ahead and memorize that for a future time. Perhaps we can use that in some other place. What we got here? Boy. So, what I'm going to do is temporarily put that there. Take those. Oops. Memorize these runes. And then I'll have some more inventory slots. Okay. Piece of wood. I think we'll leave that behind for now because we're kind of in a place where our inventory is quite low. Okay. Alright, so our pathway is down there, as well as this field, which I think we'll be able to dispel there. But since our inventory is extremely full, I think this would be a good time to return to the city and drop off a few things, because I'm sure we're going to find some more interesting items in whatever is left in this region. Hopefully this person that was at the door will let us out peacefully, but if they need to be taken out, then I guess that'll be. Although they did have some pretty fancy armor, so I'm not sure if we would fare well against them. Anything to say now that we? Okay, you're just kind of standing there. That's cool. That's cool. Whoa! What is... Oh no! It's one of the illicids. Wow. Alright. So that's how you want to play, huh? You just sort of creep on up. That's not cool. Where were you, sir? Not doing a good job guarding up there, are you? So that was our first encounter with what I believe are the illicids. Glad it didn't kill me right away. That would have been unfortunate. So they just kind of threw something at us and took off. I'll keep that in mind. I'll remember that. I will remember. Thankfully we have this shortcut open now, so we can head on back to the city of Arx. Guess we're gonna have to be on our guard, no matter where we are now. That's alright, we're doing okay. We've been staying strong so far. Let's hit the stairs. Hopefully they're not in the city of Arx as well, but maybe. They can create sort of dimension gates or whatever that is. And this has been a fun experience. You know, there's a couple spots where I had to figure a few things out, but you definitely need to have some challenge here and there, right? You don't want a game that's just super simple. Sometimes that's good, but for a game like this, you definitely benefit. What are you doing, Carlo? That's the captain of the guards, for some reason walking in the water there. That's cool. You do your thing, buddy. Alright, so we're going to make our way back to the castle, where our room is. So grateful to have a home, so to speak. Before we leave here, I'll have to get my shield repaired. But I do think once I get to my room and store some things, I'm going to call it, because I'm hitting about 2 hours, and I definitely, as I mentioned before, want to practice what I teach as a massage person and a chiropractor. Movement is good, staying in one place too long, not so good, especially when seated. You know, it kind of leads to stagnation and tissue creep and other such things that are early forms of degenerative change. So getting up and moving around will definitely help with back pain and circulation of blood and lymph and all that good stuff. Yeah, look at this. Shigar's quarters. Got my own place now. Alright. So, put some of these things in there. Put these powder jars in here. Let's see, what else shall we... To get these rings identified at some point, right? Okay. Put these powders in here, because we're not going to really need those for the time being. Same for that. We'll just keep track of where we are, what we have. Put that in there. Other powders. And we have more flour on this side, so we're going to just store all this So we don't really need flour at the moment. Alright, so I think this is a good place to take a pause. Next time, which may be later this evening, as I mentioned, it's now about almost 4:30 here. Maybe I'll come back later in the evening and play a bit more, but if not, we'll see about doing some more tomorrow. But next time we'll definitely go back and finish clearing out that temple and see what lies ahead, see what, if that Lord of Servius is down there, or what lies beyond that field of dispel, or that we need to dispel, or perhaps just use that code and
I'm sure
the
I've
Golem
heard
Heart.
something.
I'm going to go ahead and save it. Yeah, so until next time, I do appreciate everyone who has joined me on the journey. And as always, if you'd like to follow, I'd love it. If not, I totally understand and would never require it. I enjoy just sharing this game with whoever wants to come along for the ride. So until next time, I do wish you well. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you next time. Peace.